Hello guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Guys, there's good news though. Finally, after more than 57 days, the people that was actually adopted in a church night vigil in Eda Oniyo, Elejemeje local government area of Ekiti state have regained their freedom after spending more than 67 days in captivity. These victims were kidnapped on the 28th of April 2026 during the attack on the church. According to reports, they were released in the early hours of Saturday and were later taken to the Ekiti State Teaching Hospital for medical evaluation and treatment. The circumstances surrounding their release have not yet been officially disclosed. Wow, this is good news, oh. But imagine, after how many days, more than 2 months in captivity. I'm just praying that those people that was also abducted in Oyo State, that will also rejoice and be happy for their release very, very soon, because those ones are also taking time now. So guys, just watch the video to see how they regained their freedom and how their family member were so happy to have them.
Good evening, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. My dear wife, the First Lady, Yalakara.
Because of the atmosphere and what is going on, I've told Her Excellency that we've already donated about 100 million to her to use to empower 2,000 petty traders, women, to capitalize their businesses. And I know they've been talking that I said akara. It's not only akara. We also have tomato sellers, we have boli, and those also selling pepper, selling vegetables for us in the market. We will continue to empower them, add to their resources so that their trade can really be sustainable. So that is what we are doing, and I know all those people who are affected, they do appreciate it. And we are not intimidated by all those their wrong report, but we are forging ahead and making sure that our people, are well cared for. We continue to care in the capacity we have, the amount, but 2,000 women that are already in small businesses, they will recapitalize their businesses with 50,000 naira each. We've already given the 100 million. So that is briefly why we are here. We are glad to be an Adeja. And when we're coming down, I said Nigeria is a really blessed country. I've been traveling, and I pray that our young people will see the resources we have in this nation. We have not even gone to even explore yet, because we are thinking it's oil, but there are so many things. We went to Benue, you see the orchard of oranges, and it's just mind-blowing. And I pray that our children will be able to take ownership of this land. And Nigeria is a blessed land, and this is the little we can give for now, and we expect them to love this country as we have loved it, and believe that Nigeria belongs to all of us. I thank your Royal Highness and all the others. May Allah bless all of you. Masalam.
Alhamdulillah, Your Royal Highness.
Good luck, Jonathan, Peter Obi, Tinubu, Atiku Abubakar, Sowore. Who are you going to vote for?
I'll vote for myself, because all of them are still with the last.
Peter Obi, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Atiku Abubakar, Good Luck, or Sowore. Who would you vote for?
Peter Obi.
Peter Obi. Why Peter Obi?
He's a man with the vision.
Can you date a Yoruba man?
Of course.
But is it because you are Igbo you want to vote for Peter Obi?
No, not that.
Not that.
Yeah, I'm not gender biased at all. I'm not tribe biased.
Tribalist. Yeah. Sure.
Any tribe is fine, but just do what you got to do.
Peter Obi, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Atiku Abubakar, Sowore, or Good Luck?
Rotiba Amechi.
None of the above.
Peter Obi. We need a change. Peter Obi.
Good luck, Jonathan.
Good luck. Okay.
Can't say for now.
Peter Obi, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Atiku Abubakar, Sowore, or Good Luck?
Come on, nah, Obi na.
Peter Obi, Bola Ahmed Tinubu,
Peter Obi.
Peter Obi, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Peter Obi, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Atiku Abubakar, Sowore.
Kiestama.
Peter Obi, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Atiku Abubakar, Sowore.
May they get out, all of them, may they get out. Peter Obi anytime.
Peter Obi, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Atiku Abubakar, Sowore. Tinubu.
Oh, my favorite would be Good Luck, Jonathan, but they are all thieves, really. So
I'll take the fifth commandment.
Fifth commandment, what's that?
I'm not choosing anybody. Peter Obi.
Oh, now more the CEO, Peter Obi.
None, obviously none. What are you talking about? Come make I beat you.
Peter Obi, Tinubu, Abubakar, Atiku, Sowore. Who would you vote for?
I stay with Tinubu, man.
Tinubu?
I stay with Tinubu, yes.
You stay with Tinubu? Where are you from first?
I'm from Edo State.
Edo State, and you're voting for Tinubu?
My thoughts are way above tribalistic reasons and whatever.
So why Tinubu?
In terms of the foundational framework that he set.
Foundational framework?
I think what he's done for the first 4 years is set a foundation, right? I mean, I don't expect magic when it comes to like politics and delivering promises, right? The country has always been in chaos from day one, right? And I know we need instant results, but sometimes that's not what we get, right? And he represents a party that's dominating the whole seats. I don't want a president that goes in there, but he's surrounded by a different political party. What I think we deserve is to put the right people around Tinubu so he can just do his 4 years and put the right people around the next president. Like, it's not, I don't think we should be competing around tribes.
For a question that says whether NDC has a bearing, it should be citizens that you ask. I'm a member of the Nigerian Democratic Congress, so whatever I say, it should be seen as bias. But the thing is that if you go out in the space today, ask what's being spoken about. Is it not NDC and NDC's candidates? So that tells you everything that you need to know. One of the things that you have to understand is that when you see, especially in Nigeria, where the opposition, where the so-called ruling party is concentrated on either one candidate or candidates or party, that tells you everything that is out there. But most importantly, I think this is not even about parties. This is about Nigerians and the fact that we all need to stand up and ensure that nobody takes this country for granted. And so every one of us, this is not the time to stay on the fence. Oh, I'm not doing politics. Politics is doing you anyways. And if you look at all the things that we have out there, this is the time for everybody to say, look, we as a people, we are the opposition, we will do opposition, and we will ensure that it is who we vote for that gets to go in there. And let me repeat what I've said all this while. 2027 election is going to be war. We are fighting for our lives and we're fighting for the soul of Nigeria. And nobody should think anything otherwise. And it's also a day that, we should come out and say, if anything happens, a day that whether protest or whether occupy or whether revolution, that is the day indeed that is supposed to happen, because nobody is going home anyway. So after we finish voting, we must ensure that we are escorting all those are votes, from the polling unit. We are going down to the ward collation center, to the local government collation center, state collation center, and if we have to trek from our different states to come to Abuja and ensure that what we voted are put in, that's what we're going to do.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Ma, what's your message to Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
I don't have any message for Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the former governor of Lagos State. What message do I have for him? Nothing.
Election day, January 16th. Unfortunately, Nigerians have a dangerous job or a job to fire a person we never hired. So even if he does not resign voluntarily, by 2027, January 16th, which happens to be my birthday, Nigerians will come together and fire this structure of criminality that we call a government. But beyond that, the question is, for how long will we continue in these shenanigans, APC? Una no the tire. Let us make certain things very clear. Nigeria will not and can never be a one-party state. Secondly, in 2027, Tinubu will not run unopposed. People will be on the ballot. Peter Gregory Obi will be on the ballot as presidential candidate, and other persons will run to fill up seats from governor to Senate to State House of Assembly, including my persons in Ogojayala, who I am also running to represent and give proper representation. What the main advice we'll have to give these persons in power today is to say, look, whether you achieve Bola Ahmed Tinubu as president today and APC, you have to have a country for you to be a leader. Do not be so desperate to take power that you end up destroying a country, because you may end up with power and then lose the entire country. Nigeria is at the precipice. Nigeria is in dire straits. We must ensure that we do not take actions that deliberately destroy the fabric of this country. In 2027, if you have done well as a political party, you should not be afraid of free and fair elections. Nobody who should claim that you have done bold reforms, you have brought renewed hopelessness, you have a mandate that upon which people are collapsing and all of that, should be afraid of opposition parties. The judiciary must rise up and know that this country, if it collapses on all of us. And as stakeholders, we must ensure that Nigeria must do well. So for all Nigerians and person supporters of the NDC and well-meaning Nigerians, please go out, continue to get your voters card. Refuse to be discouraged. Nigeria is worth our time. Every stone they throw at us, we will overcome, because that is the stone we will use to put together and build the Nigeria that we all deserve. Nigerians, we know they do party. We are doing persons. NDC happens to be a vehicle at this point that is viable for rescue of Nigeria. In 2027, it is not APC versus NDC or ADC. It is a failed political class called APC against more than 200 million victims of unfortunate and evil leadership. Victims of terrorism, the more than 130 million persons who are extremely and multidimensionally poor. Persons who are in the hospital today or who are in the forest today, whose family members are there because we have a commander-in-chief that is having terrorists run sub-governmental levels under a major government. So in 2027, it is not about NDC and APC. It is APC against Nigerians who want to rescue themselves. So NDC happens to be their platform, and the people will prevail. Go and get your PVCs. Get ready to vote. Vote, we will defend our vote, because this is it. This is it. So in 2027, we will not be a one-party state. Tinubu will not run unopposed. We are going to have our option. Peter Obi will be on the ballot, and every other candidate in the NDC. Nigerians refuse to be discouraged. And Peter for Nigeria.
For life.
Go and get your
For life.
Very important.
What is the message for? The message of Bola Ahmed Tinubu is clear. Nigeria would never be a one-party state. In 2027, you will not run unopposed. We will have an option, and you will conduct an election that will send you out of the presidential villa. And remember that for you to be leader, you must have a country. Do not be